Okay. Yeah. All right, so we're going to duplicate this guy. Here we go. Create a copy. Success. All right. So this art right here, this is what I'm thinking as the Shadow Skull creature that they named the saloon after. Because right, this is like the settling of the initial settling of the region or whatever. Yeah. So when the little ones die, yeah, when the little ones die, they make areas of shadow. That'll be pretty sick. Okay. So this is kind of what I want to do. Is like you see how it's like an ooze, right? It's like a shadowy ooze, and then like a snail, it's using the skull of this creature as like its shell. So that's what I really like about this. So, yeah. So we're gonna call this an elder shadow for now. All right, and it is definitely going to be a solo monster. And I guess it would still be a lurker. Oh no, let's see. Yeah, it would still have lurker type abilities. We'll make it stronger though. There we go. Maybe that's too strong. All right. I mean, we'll only know by playtesting, I guess. Let's see. Now we're gonna make it huge, and then phases. Okay, so it goes huge, and then we want to split again. So huge, large, medium, small. That'd be like four phases. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay. And this is phase 4 of 4. What does that change? Nothing. Okay, so we want it to say phase 1 of 4. And then that'll math out 1 reduced to 0, remove. No, that's not working. Alright, hold on. Oh, we don't know how many players there are. I guess there's going to be 5. There we go. Okay. And you'll notice that the HP scales based on how many players you have. So if you're living your life wrong and you've got 9 players, it'll scale up so that it has enough damage to actually deal with all those players, and it will scale up your Paragon actions based on how many players you have as well, which is pretty cool. All right. Let's see. All right. We'll have to calculate it ourselves then. That's fine. All right. Go to tags. It's an ooze. We got the display. I don't mind the armor being low because I'd like them to actually be able to hit it. Plus, it's got all these resistances and stuff. What would be cool is if we put some oil in the dungeon, because that's a thing in Giffyglyphs, is like from The Witcher. If we put some oil in the dungeon, that adds radiant to your weapon attacks, because then they could feel cool putting oil on the weapon and then using it against the boss. That'd be kind of cool. So, yeah, I was thinking this could be cool for the final boss of the dungeon. Like, maybe the elf dude that is here, he just like, you fight him at first, and he's like, hey, I'm a skeleton, and then you kill him, and then, his bones kind of like reform into this big skull, that the creature just sort of, blah, like animates. That'd be kind of cool. I'm not 100% sure yet. Mostly, I just want to make the monster look like this, because I want to hang the skull over the bar. That's all I got. All right. So let's see. If it's got Siphon Strength, it's got Shadow Step, and it could do this a lot. It could do this a lot now. And because this thing is so big, it's doing 6d4 points of damage. And the DC to drain your strength is significant. Oh no! Did we leave that as the primary? Oh shit, we were supposed to change that to secondary. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's do that before we forget. That is not, yeah. You should not do a primary and damage on the same. It should be secondary damage on the attack. Alright, so I'll just copy that. And then we'll go into regular Shadow, who's apparently now on the next page. We're on 2 pages now. Alright, and we'll go down to actions. There they are. Alright, cool. Caught that error. That's good. Okay. Back to the actual monster. There we go. So they got Shadow Step, they got Siphon Strength. So for reaction, when this creature dies, oh wait, let's see, Shadow Burst. There we go. When this creature is reduced to 0 hit points, a darkness spell effect appears in the center. No, we'll just say where it dies. Appears where it... no. Appears centered on the creature. There we go. Centered on the creature. And then we can just copy that from our friends the Dark Mantles. So we'll go to Vault. And we'll go back to the first page. Dark Mantle. I don't think there's any way to alphabetize this, which is a little frustrating, but whatever. I'm actually looking into options to sort of build like a monster manual site for Paradise Vale, which would be kind of cool. There we go. This doesn't require concentration, though. So this darkness lasts up to 10 minutes. Oh my god. Up to 10 minutes as if concentrating on a spell. Darkness can't penetrate, or dark vision can't penetrate it. No natural light can illuminate it. If any of the darkness overlaps the area of light created by a spell of 2nd level or lower, the spell creating the light is dispelled. Wow. Okay. You know what? We should have down here under notes. We should add dealing with darkness. Okay. A character may attempt an Arcana check. Let's see. DC primary. To dispel a single darkness effect. Nice. Okay. Or maybe that should be secondary? I don't know. I feel like 3rd level people are not going to be able to make a 16 DC darkness check. And all right, we'll make it secondary. Because it doesn't have to concentrate on it. Alright, cool. 4E was nuts for this stuff, where it would... I think this makes it bold. Let's see. Cool, it does. Alright. Yeah, 4E was nuts for this stuff, where they would come up with skills that you could do in the middle of a fight, which was kind of neat. So I do like the idea of adding that. Like, if there was like a construct or whatever, and you were like good with tinkering tools, and it was like a clockwork monster, you could do like a tinker's tools check on the monster, and it would effectively give it like a slow debuff or something like that. Yeah, having stuff like that, I think adds a bit more spice so that you don't always feel like fighting is just fighting. So if we add more stuff like that, that could make it a lot more exciting. All right, so we need to reword it up here so it doesn't say no, up here, so it doesn't say that it's a dark mantle that's doing it. A 15-foot radius of magic. There we go. A 15-foot radius of magical darkness. That, there we go, lasts up to 10 minutes. We'll say 1 minute, which is still too long because, like, they're gonna die by then. Dark fish, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I like that. Alright. So, as these creatures are dying, they're pooping out darkness. So that'll be kind of cool. And let's see. Alright. Layer action. We could give it a layer action. We'll have a layer action happen on initiative count 20. And that will be extinguish the light. Okay. Choose one light source, mundane or magical, within 60 feet. That light source is dispelled or extinguished. That's pretty cool. Man, my ancient black shadow dragon wishes she had that goddamn ability. Rest in peace, sweetheart. Rest in peace. I think that's good enough. I know you're not supposed to repeat your layer action, but I feel like that kind of does the job. Maybe as a layer action they could teleport again. That'd be kind of crazy. I don't really want it to summon too many ads though. So yeah. Alright, I think we'll leave it like that for now. Doesn't need a legendary action because it's got its Paragon actions. It's got a cool reaction. We do have to make note of the phase shifting thing. So why don't we make that a trait? Okay. And, oh no, we could just modify split, I guess. So the split will be Paragon split. So when you are, let's see, at 75% health, split into 2 large creatures. Each new copy has hit, there we go. Alright, each new copy has hit points equal to half of your remaining hit points and acts independently. You can only, let's say, huge, large, medium, small. I think small should be, if you are small, you cannot use this ability. If you small, you cannot use this ability. Sweet. All instances of yourself share, this is important, share the same action economy. So even though it could split into a whole bunch and be all over the place, it's still going to just have its 6 attacks per round. Because that's, you know, action economy, balancing, and all that jazz. Still pretty cool. Okay, all instances of yourself have their own movement actions. There we go. But share the same action economy, action and Paragon action economy. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, cool. So we have this horrifying shadow boss that only has 90 hit points, which is not a lot. But every time you attack it and bring it to 75% of its health, it's going to split into two creatures. And then if you attack those creatures, they split. And the creatures, it doesn't gain more attacks, but essentially that's what's going to give it the staying power it needs because it's going to be all over the room. And then it's going to have the ability to teleport as well, as it's like slurping all over the shadows and teleporting everywhere. And then as they die, they create shadows that the others can hide in, which is kind of crazy. So, layer action might be cool. Reassemble. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Reassemble. All pieces. Let's see. All instances of yourself within 30 feet of each other merge back into a larger form. Let's see. For each piece that merges, like this, gain, or sorry, combine the, yeah, there you go. Combine the remaining HP. Combine the remaining HP of all combined instances. For each instance, add 5 temp HP. Awesome. I like it. Yeah, I could see that. Let's see. That would be... How would you know it's the last round of combat? Oh, the final phase. I feel like the phasing is going to be superseded by this splitting mechanic. Because it's going to be splitting, so it's going to be hard to, like, time it out to be, like, a final round. The fact that it can extinguish light and create darkness with its dead bodies, I think it's going to be good to go. Especially if it can reform and then get broken back down again. Like, it's going to just be shadows everywhere anyways. So, I think at the edge, that's going to do it. We're going to do it with this. This seems pretty good. All right, I'm going to save it out. Okay.